tenacious adherence to the person of Jehovah. That's what the Bible record reveals about Benaiah. Personal loyalty to Jehovah. There is a caution, though, with loyalty. The demarcation between loyalty to Jehovah and loyalty to self can often be blurry. It hides under the inertia of imperfection and selfishness. That line of loyalty to Jehovah versus loyalty to self can become very difficult to see. In fact, loyalty to self can lie dormant within us until the circumstances arise and change, and then it can emerge. And Benaiah and his contemporaries provide for us a beautiful contrast in loyalty to Jehovah and loyalty to self. So daily cultivate your loyalty to God through prayer and study. That's been your training here. Use your training to develop your close personal loyalty to Jehovah. That's what Benaiah did. Think of Benaiah's training. He was the son of Jehoiada. Jehoiada was one of the chief Levitical priests in Israel. Benaiah was raised with scrolls, not with swords. Growing up, the son of a priest, that was his training. So like Benaiah, be willing to do the work without the rank. Remember, loyalty is tested not when you are at ease. Loyalty is tested under adversity. So be careful in changing circumstances. Guard your hearts. Dear students, you all have beautiful qualities. We've seen them over the last 5 months. But may loyalty, may your deep personal loyalty to Jehovah distinguish you.
Thank you very much, Brother Lipold, for that. We all felt like we were students in the Gilead classroom, didn't we? And certainly you helped us to see the importance of loyalty.
Yes, it's all about loyalty, isn't it? So we've just been hearing from Watchtower Gilead instructor Trent Lipold, his theme, distinguished by what? And as you've just heard, Gilead graduates at the 152nd graduation ceremony have had it drilled into them that they need to put loyalty to Jehovah first. It's interesting how loyalty to Jehovah was juxtaposed against loyalty to self. Apparently, being loyal to yourself is a terrible thing, whereas being loyal to Jehovah, effectively doing whatever Jehovah's organization, led by the governing body, tells you to do, apparently loyalty to Jehovah is everything. Doesn't this tell you everything you need to know about the organization? They demand loyalty, and they don't like the idea of you being in any way selfish or in any way looking after your needs. And what I found interesting, there were actually two parts I found interesting, but the first part was where Trent Lipold, in my opinion, resorts to using a word salad, effectively needlessly complicated language to describe a simple thought.
It hides under the inertia of imperfection and selfishness. That line of loyalty to Jehovah versus loyalty to self.
Oh no, not the inertia of imperfection and selfishness. What a terrible thing. So yeah, this again for me is a word salad. It's a trick used by various public figures, in my opinion. If you want to sound clever, if you want to impress people, you will convey a simple thought using needlessly complicated words to make what you're saying sound sophisticated and knowledgeable and wise. And whether Trent Lipold is doing this deliberately or not, I don't know. He seems like a nice chap. I think sometimes people fall upon these techniques, which amount to effectively manipulation, in my view. They kind of fall upon them organically because they work. And Trent Lipold, it seems, knows how to impress people by using this trick of effectively word salads. Then later on in his comments, he says something very revealing about the organization itself.
So like Benaiah, be willing to do the work without the rank.
Be willing to do the work without the rank. Has Trent Lipold, Gilead instructor, just admitted on the stage at the Gilead graduation that there are ranks in the Jehovah's Witness organization? I think he just did. And I think this again is very telling. It's a great example, if you think about it, of senior figures within the organization just letting things slip and letting things slide when they're in their comfort zone, when they're speaking to an audience of like-minded devotees, that they would never say when they're pitching the religion, perhaps in the preaching work. Hey, would you like to join an organization where there are ranks? But isn't that the nature of this organization? It's all about assignments or privileges, or as Trent Lipold puts it, ranks. This isn't so much Jehovah's organization. This is very much a man-made religious hierarchy.